Variety Show. We have Audrey Mulliver here on the couch. Thank you so much for joining us.
So happy to be here. Thank you.
Now, Audrey, you are a thought leader speaker in digital wellbeing.
Yes.
Man, what's digital wellbeing?
It's about realizing that now the online world is part of our life, integrate part of our life. So it's time to realize that we also have to consider how healthy we are online. And healthy.
Today more than ever.
Yes, I think we
100%.
can't avoid it anymore, and it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And disconnection is definitely not the solution.
Yeah.
So we have to look at ways we are approaching and using and perceiving the online world to do it in a healthy manner.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, look, I want to deep dive into that, but first of all, share with me a little bit more about who you are. I can hear a nice, beautiful accent from you. Share with us a little bit more about your story and what brought you to this moment.
So the obvious accent that makes the H's tricky is the French accent.
Of
So I
course.
was born in Lyon, which is a big city, and I was raised in a not so great area. So tough school experience, a lot of bullying, and to the point that I found myself becoming a bully as well.
Yeah.
And I had a shift when I was 14 years old because I was becoming so aggressive that other kids would not even approach me, but they were attacking my few friends as a response to me.
Wow.
And the day I saw one of my friends being really badly hurt, I shifted, and that prevented me from going further into the bully aspect, but also made me realize what happens in the head of a bully and how you can go from being bullied to becoming a bully.
Yeah, it's good having that self-awareness, yeah?
Yes. So from there, I got moved to a completely different area. I got a special authorization to move, and I found myself in the other side. So I was being attacked and being the attacker, and I got into an area of only rich kids, and everybody was kumbaya and playing in circle, and really two different worlds. So I'm glad I had both experiences.
Yeah.
Because I understood how it's really about how you feel and how you come across to people.
100%. And so then your digital journey
Yes,
started.
that side, yes.
Yeah, so share with me a little bit more about that.
I was 16 years old, first time I connected online, 1998.
Wow.
And I remember...
That was literally when everyone was sort of starting to go online.
I remember the weird sound like...
Of course, the old dial
Yes.
internet, yeah.
And that was awesome. For me, I was so fascinated I could talk to someone on the forum about anything. And then when social media came up, I was just like, yeah, let's me get onto that. And it happened to be the year I came to Australia first time. So social media made complete sense to me to stay connected with my friends in Europe.
Yeah.
But then as I went back to Europe, I stayed connected with people I had met while I was traveling around Australia, and it grew from there. And I started seeing what I had experienced offline throughout my childhood happening online too.
Online as well.
And then I started to feel like, no, let's not screw this up there as well. And that's where my passion started when it comes to making sure we can use the online world not to replicate what we've been doing not so great offline, and being able to give healthy new habits for people to approach it with more human values, more consideration, and more consciously.
What was your moment of tipping point for you? Would you mind if I ask if we can go back to that place?
Yes, so the real tipping point was in 2016 actually. It's when I experienced an online shift. At that time, I had a nice circle of friends. I'd been living in Australia for already a few years. And I experienced a health, I had a miscarriage, which happened to a lot of people. And my friends really didn't know to help me. Like I went into full depression and everything, and I was completely disconnected from them and the happy family life. And I was becoming so jealous. I was really triggered. And the same happened online. I found myself really triggered, and I really didn't like who I was becoming again. I was becoming again that bully. I was envious. I was being triggered. I had all that pain coming up again, and I didn't want again to unleash all that to others. And I wanted to be this person that was happy for the people to show their kids online and all of that. So I really had this one, no, I don't want to go there. But it would happen to a lot of people, this comparatives syndrome that people have, and especially for teenagers, it is really a problem. They go online and they see what they want to have,
Absolutely.
and they develop this pain. They feel And that's the risk. They could unleash that back and create this vicious circle of attacks, negativity, drama, like really contaminating the online world.
So Audrey, for parents out there and even teenagers which are very aware as well, share with me a little bit more about what would you say to them in order for them to have this, because you talk about introverted as well. So share with us a few little tools that you can help us with in order for us to have our own digital well-being as well.
Yes. So being an introvert is this idea that being an introvert or an extrovert doesn't really apply online. And being an introvert is developing these healthy online habits.
Yeah.
So I go around like that with an acronym, which is around habits.
Habits, yeah, of course.
Habits.
Okay, what's the acronym? H?
H is for health. So it's first helping to have a real understanding, assessing which aspect of our health is being affected by being online.
Yeah.
And for that, I'm being actually certified right now by Digital Wellness Institute.
Okay.
So we're using some specific validated scale to address 3 different types of addiction online. So there's internet, gaming, or just phone addiction. There's even like nomophobia. Do you know what nomophobia is?
Nomophobia.
Nomophobia is the fear of being away from your phone.
Wow. I reckon I have it sometimes.
So there's so many scales like that, and there's so many ways you can assess. And quite often I get parents coming to me, I think my kid has these issues, so we go through the assessment using that scale, and then it gives us an idea of what to tackle the health problem in the first place.
Right.
From there, it's a question of awareness. Habits, awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
Yes, so from the awareness point, it is really about looking at what the teenager is doing online, what's triggering him, how it is making him feel, and really by case study, when I do that with teenagers, I put them in front of certain posts to see how they react and what they would say, and start shifting the way to perceive it in order they realize that there's a human aspect to it all, and they can't feel just protected by the screen and not consider what's happening and the replication effect. Yes.
B?
B is for balance.
Balance, of course.
Because the reality is like we're all craving to find a way somehow to live in both online and offline worlds. And I am really an advocate of sharing your offline times online. So every time I go outside, I feel myself to remind people, get out.
Get out.
Because if you don't, you saturate yourself in that nothingness bubble online,
absolutely.
and you can't enjoy being online anymore if you don't have a break from it.
I love it.
So it's helping parents as well a lot with defining what's their own online offline balance for the family. Because if the parent is a digital entrepreneur, they do have to spend time online. Give an example.
I'm feeling convicted right now with my kids. But continue on. So what's I then?
Yeah, so I is being intentional, consciously intentional, and having this sense of wanting to experience connecting with people a different way, which I call an interconnected way, going back to the introvert, interacting intentionally and having that sense of interconnectedness. I mean, I've experienced that brilliantly. I wrote 2 books during the pandemic with the people I've met online. Over 3 different continents, people I've never met in person. And we ended up being best seller on Amazon.
Congratulations,
that was awesome.
That's amazing. That's very,
really
very good. Yeah.
Being able to align so well with people online is, for me, it's reflective of what we could do. We tap in this internet connectedness. We could align with people and actually use all these solutions that are ready and solve the problem of the world on a universal level.
T?
T is transpose.
Yes.
So if we keep applying all these healthy online habits ongoingly, using almost the online world as a training ground, we systematically remind ourselves, I have to be intentional, using my human core values, and the more we do it, obviously become a habit,
of course.
And it transposes also to the way we interact with people offline too. So it's seeing how the online world can be used in a positive way to enhance our both worlds.
And then the last one, do you have an S?
The S is literally the final goal of feeling safe and comfortable being online. Like this safe, healthy state, feeling like we can be online, being ourselves, and still enjoying the offline worlds and enjoying both worlds.
Healthy online habits. I really like it. I think we all got so much value from it. Hey, look, that was an amazing interview. And I know that, hey, if people wanted to get in contact with you, just Audrey Malavar, is that right?
Yes.
Yep, awesome.
So literally on LinkedIn, it's
Great.
probably the best place to see me. And my LinkedIn is healthy on and offline.
Yeah, of course. Hey, look, thank you so much for joining us here on the Celebrity Authority Show. However, just before you go, we have a bit of a challenge, right? There are 10 questions in 60-second challenge. So, Audrey, do you accept the challenge?
All right.
All right. So, Audrey, your time starts now. Favourite colour?
Green.
Green. Of course. Favourite food?
Bread.
Bread. Really just plain bread. Sourdough?
I'm just French.
Of course. Yes. A favourite celebrity?
Brené Brown.
Yeah, she's awesome. Favourite actor?
Charlize Theron.
Yes. Favourite professional speaker?
Gabriel Bernstein.
Yeah, phenomenal. Favourite book?
The Heart of Soulful Persuasion by H.A.B.I.T.S.
I haven't heard of that one. I got to get it. Favourite movie?
The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Favourite city?
Tallinn in Estonia.
Really? Favourite drink?
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, I like it. And favourite pizza topping?
Basil.
Basil?
Yes.
Yes. And Audrey, if you could be an animal, which animal would you be?
I would be a white leopard.
Why is that?
For me, it's that elegance, power, and the white is for the wisdom. I feel like it's powerful.
I love it. That is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Celebrity Authority Show. You're amazing. Thanks so much.